Two idiots in the rain. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, that counts. Surely. £8 well spent. Are you trying to win this for, Diane?
Dave, lucky mascot for your band.
Loves a pepper arm, doesn't he? Watch how rubbish this grabber is. It's stuck, he's making it sound. Look at it. Watch how little it grabs.
I even got it.
Watch his best. It's still rubbish anyway, like it don't grab.
I'm going to go for the pair over there.
I'm trying to have a sword fight with a cheese string.
Go for the pair.
Here she goes, this one. Surely. Oh, she's round it. But that wind noise is horrific. Last go. Oh no. Yeah.
Don't think you're going to get it for your band.
Yeah, last go, last go. Here we go.
Stop.
Oh, he's bust. He's bust. The timer's going down. What a nightmare. She's missed her all. She's got two on. Double bubble. Oh. Morning. Look at the state of that camera angle. I'm not getting up now. Just sorted it. Got chest there on show. Got a cheeky little unboxing video for you today. What did you snare rattle then? Cheeky little unboxing. Oh no. I haven't bought a knife or anything. Let's do it with these. Yeah, quite an exciting little unboxing this. This is ready for a gig on the 14th of October at the Riverhead Theatre in Louth. And if you haven't got your tickets, do it. It's going to be amazing. And for stuff that's happening in the future. I'm not. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to talk over the unboxing. Quite well. So I got this ordered from a guy called Alistair Lee. He's meant to be like the premier guy for this kind of stuff in the UK. Everyone uses them. Like Derby Tide, when Derby Tide got on tour with Devon Townsend, he messaged this guy to get his skins done. Oh yes. Oh yeah, that looks mega. What do you reckon? How good does that look? I didn't even put the proper little porthole in. That's awesome. What is it then? Is it like, oh, it's like a full vinyl sticker that goes onto the top of the head. Yeah, it's gonna look mega, isn't it? Ready for the Gretsch kit, ready for the gig, ready for the future. Exciting times. I was going to say, I can't actually talk. Look at me leaning through to get into the angle. Brilliant. Yeah, I can't actually talk about what's happened. You know, like a couple of weeks ago in one of the videos I said there's some good news. I've had good news and bad news. That's all getting resolved now. The bad news should be sorted on Monday. The good news, it is now sorted, but I can't say anything because it's not been released yet. So once it's released, I'll talk about it at length. I don't want to break any news on this little channel, you know, that'd be silly. Yeah, quite excited. Good things coming. Put it this way, the last 2 weeks I've been on the phone to Dave don't even know how many hours. Literally don't even know how many hours I've been on the phone to him. I'd love to actually see, but it is many, many, many hours. To the point the other night, Diane came out of the house, and I was like sat in the driveway on my phone for ages, and she thought something had happened to me. She had to come out and check I was okay. And she's like, oh, you're on the phone to Dave again. I was like, yeah, I am. Like, this is quite important. A lot of things needs to be discussed. So, yeah, we've been on the phone for hours. So it's all really, really cool. And I'll talk about it more in depth when it's out. When it's out, what happens. For now, though, we've got a gig today in Sleaford. I'm looking forward to. Was meant to be on at 7 p.m. and we're actually on at 2 p.m. now. The weird thing about gigs, I've actually turned down 2 other gigs today to do this one with the Dave Simpson Trio. I had a backstage brass wanting me to play in Cockermouth, of all places. You can imagine what the group chat was like with that. Unbelievable. But I couldn't do that. It was just too far away. There was no way I could play this gig, even if it was in the evening, get there and back. And I got offered a gig with Little Lions that was in the evening. Really local to me as well. I've played loads of gigs for them miles away. They found one local. They were like, it's yours, mate, if you want it. You know, you've done us loads of favours travelling so far. It's yours in this evening. I asked Dave, the guy he was contacting with this gig said, no, we're on at 7 p.m. Right, sorry, I can't do the gig. And then they released the poster and it just says 2 p.m. without them telling us. If I hadn't have gone on Facebook and seen the poster, we'd have turned up at 7. So we're on early now. And of course, that other gig's been filled. It's the way things work with, things like this when you're booking your own gigs. It can be a nightmare sometimes. So we lost out on quite a considerable amount of money today through no fault of anybody's other than, the people organising this gig. It's the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? Just miscommunications and things like that. Dave obviously messaged the person we were dealing with and he was really apologetic and everything, but yeah. Still looking forward to it. It means I've got a nice, easier day, to be fair. And the last 2 weeks I haven't been gigging very much because I've been focusing on the teaching, which is why there hasn't been any vlogs. I don't want it to just be vlogging my personal life. I like it where it's mostly about the music, and then I just show a couple of bits what I'm up to in the week before that, just to make it a bit more interesting. So it's not just here I am turning up my drums. So I don't want it to be just filming my personal life and stuff like that. I've had loads of nice days out. I've had loads of time with family over this time, and because it's the start of the new term, there's just so much admin and things to do. I try not to book too many gigs. I was meant to have one last minute on Friday last week at the Flying Circus, but unfortunately they've been issued with a noise abatement notice. I mean, that's a whole other story that I could go into another time. That's absolutely ludicrous and crazy. But hopefully they'll get it sorted soon. I still went down and had a drink with some of the guys and we were all talking. It was really, really nice actually to have loads of the people around. So it's been a big part of my career, that place so far. So I'm really gutted about that. Really annoyed actually. But that would have been a nice last minute gig. I was really looking forward to it. I even packed the crazy kit for it. I was looking forward to the videos and everything, but never happened. So yeah, that's why there hasn't been any gig vlogs. I think the one you saw last week had everything recorded but hadn't edited it. So that would be from a couple of weeks ago probably. From what I can't remember what's on my phone. Anyway, I've rambled enough. This was all just to show you this. And how cool is that? Looks amazing. Went with the Gretsch logo on the top, because they are Gretsch drums. I'm not endorsed by anybody, but if they sound amazing, I want people to know who the company is. I could have got it without that, to be honest, but I thought it'd look smarter. And yeah, the new logo, designed by the very talented Totte, absolutely incredible. There's a cool theme behind the logo as well that's really cool. I'm definitely into, so yeah, it's awesome. And yeah, I've got to go now. Just loaded the drums. I'm going to go and chill out for a few hours before I'm going to go to the gig. I thought I'd show you it. Catch you later. Yes, Diane, what we got?
Mario Kart.
4th time lucky, isn't it?
Yeah, but look at the picture quality.
Brilliant. The SNES. It's the only game my knockoff EverDrive thing didn't have. It was Mario Kart. And look at us now. It's going to cause some arguments, isn't it? Want to mushroom you to death last minute. Look at it go. I don't think I want to play it now. Pre-gig. Before I rock, Diane likes to do a bit of baking and she doesn't trust me with any of the actual stuff. So my job is chief nut chopper. Got it down to a fine art. I'm basically Gordon Ramsay of the nut chopping world, if you've ever seen him cut an onion. Very similar to me with a Brazil nut. Living the dream.